Well, Oxford have so far failed to launch a really meaningful strike on the Rovers goal. What can they come up with here with Beecham's free kick, slung into the near post, Culkin's lost it, oh, and a disaster, and a goal for Oxford United. John Richardson heading it in, and a personal nightmare for Nick Culkin, but I'm afraid the goal scorer, Richardson, is in a bit of trouble here. He doesn't look very comfortable at all, but that really was a disaster for Bristol Rovers, and in particular for the goalkeeper Nicky Culkin. Joey Beecham, well, his free kicks are well renowned, but he whipped it in, but it looked like a comfortable catch for Culkin. Well, what can he say about that one? What a shocker, 1-0 to Oxford. Thompson's free kick into the box, and well, steered just wide. Powerfully won in the air by Richardson. Plummer. It's better. Slick passing. Ellington. Got Wilson in support if he wants to use him. And well charged down by Hartswell. Good run by Morget into the box, and looping in, and it's there, the equaliser. Christian Lee gets the touch in, but all the credit goes to Ronnie Morget, who made the supporting run out on the right flank. Full credit to Ronnie Morget, wanted for international duty by Trinidad and Tobago. Gets down the right-hand side, anticipating a ball might break there, and looped it over the goalkeeper's head. And this time Lee, anticipating well, rolled the ball home. 1-1. Hogg. Keepy-uppy by the Rovers pair there. Lee. It's a good ball. Ellington, can he control it? Ashtayev's. Worth the shot. Oh, not far wide by Ashtayev's. So Gary Thompson and Gary Penrice will be a little bit happier the way things are now, having got that equaliser and built up a bit of momentum towards half-time. Here's Nathan Ellington, he's got Lee up with him. Astayev's making another run, but Ellington going all the way, and that shot was going in. Nathan Ellington showing all the power that first attracted Rovers to him, and had the bottle to go on his own as well, and from just outside the box, well, powerful shot, and give credit to the keeper Richard Knight for getting his hand in the way. Jones. Ellington. Thompson forward again, Ellington with a flick on it, comes to Lee again, he's not offside, they've all stopped, and now Lee, well, perhaps he should have done better, the defenders all hesitated. Lee was right through, and the goalkeeper made the save. Fear. Jones gets there. Jones again. Thompson's not controlled it, and big trouble now. Beecham. Well, Andy Thompson just dwelt on a little bit too much there. His mind was still in the dressing room, it seemed. Ellington trying to get underneath it, but better judged by Patterson. Astayev's. Really does have the potential to turn the game for Rovers. Cuts inside again, right-footed. Good effort by the Latvian. Vitalis Astayev's. Cut inside the defender. Always was going to shoot, right-footed. Unfortunately, aiming for the near post, it was always going to be the keeper's. But now here's Ellington, right away through, great chance for the lob, and it's there! Nathan Ellington has put Bristol Rovers in front. It was only a half chance, really, as the ball broke out played back through, and Ellington was onto it. The keeper rushing out to him, and the big man, well, he played the delicate chip, which was enough to take it overnight and drop just under the bar. Hogg battling away. Ellington. He's got Hogg in support, Lee's in the middle. And Ellington going all the way. Not too far wide. Jones playing it to Walters. Good cross. Lee trying to get underneath it. Could come to Astayevs. He scored. Vitalis Astayevs for the second Saturday running on the target in the same goal. And within just a couple of minutes of coming on, Mark Walters has conjured up the opening for Bristol Rovers. Walters down the left-hand side, right to the very byline. His hanging cross caused Oxford plenty of problems as Lee challenged for it. The ball broke to the Latvian skipper, and he fired it low into the corner. 3-1 Bristol Rovers. Low trajectory across, and good save by Culkin. That was an excellent reflex save by the Rovers keeper. The ball knocked into the box, and then from point blank range, I think from Matt Murphy, Culkin got his hands to it and just pushed it away. It's another corner for Oxford, but at least in that moment Culkin redeemed himself for the mistake which cost the Oxford goal. Beecham then with another corner, third in a row. Culkin with a punch, and it's in. This time it is in. And Culkin, having made the original save from the second corner, this time just couldn't parry the ball away, and Scott got there with a header, and I think it was Hogg, was it, who tried to hook the ball out, but the ball ended up in the roof of the Rovers net. It had already crossed the line, and it's 3-2, and a few more jitters yet for Bristol Rovers in this game. And now here is Walters. He's got the trickery. Oh, and Plumbers send Lee through. The flag's not up. Lee's right the way through, taken out by the keeper. Penalty. Christian Lee goes down in a heap. Walters played the ball through via Ellington and then Plummer. Lee goes down, and off goes Richard Knight. Red card, I believe. I think he's been sent off. So off goes Richard Knight. And Phil Wilson, the substitute goalkeeper, is going to, his first touch is going to be, well, he hopes to make a first touch, let's put it that way. So, Dwayne Plummer with the opportunity to put Bristol Rovers 4-2 up against substitute keeper Phil Wilson. Plummer. Oh, and it's a save, but it's for Nathan Ellington. Rescues his young colleague. You have to feel sorry for the goalkeeper. Big save, diving away to his left, but Ellington then racing in and finishing off the rebound. And that way, I would imagine, is game, set and match for Bristol Rovers. 4-2. Robertson forward. Walters never quite had that fully under his control. Bourget to Hogg. Astayevs. Taking his man on, it's a forceful run. And Walters, it's in. Rovers have 5. They've got 3 points in the bag. And Mark Walters has a goal too. Mark Walters' first goal of the season. It's not been a happy campaign for him, but he's come on and if not exactly changed the course of this match, he's certainly ensured that Rovers were going to win it. And the goal came about thanks to Astayev's down the right-hand side. He had the power to take on his man, the composure to cross the ball, and Walters scuffed the ball in, but they all count. And Gary Thompson, a happy man down on the Rovers bench. Plummer to Cameron, and he could beat the keeper here, and it goes down, and it's another penalty. Oh, and this could be a second keeper going off, could it? Or will it be a yellow card? Well, extraordinary scenes. We have another penalty. And what colour is the card? It's yellow. Well, he was saved by the fact that the offence was out at the edge of the box, I suppose, and there wasn't 100% a goal-scoring certainty. The referee asking him to put the ball right on the spot. Not sure there's a huge problem there, is there really? Well, maybe the spot's not level, but it didn't seem to matter when Plummer took the previous spot kick. But here goes Walters to try and make it 6 for Rovers. Emphatically, yes. Bristol Rovers 6, Oxford 2, and ecstatic home fans. Well, the Oxford keeper will argue about whether he really did bring Cameron down, but when you look at Mark Walters, you can, and the way he took the penalty, you can see all his experience there. No doubt that that one was going in. 6-2, Bristol Rovers in dreamland at the moment. Irene Goodnight booming round the Memorial Stadium now, which was remarkably quiet in the first half, and there was no sign of what was to come at all. 6-2, and really Oxford can only wait for the final whistle now. Free kick though, I think, to Oxford, in a position somewhat better than a corner. So, free kick. Are there any more goals in this game? Well, not that way, there aren't, certainly. And the referee decides to end Oxford United's punishment. Bristol Rovers fans in absolute jubilation. They went behind to a dreadful goal as Colkin was responsible for an error which led to Richardson heading in, but then they stormed back. Christian Lee got the first, 2 from Nathan Ellington, 1 from Vitalis Astayevs, and 2 from substitute Mark Walters, wrapping up a thoroughly convincing victory which will give Rovers a huge boost in morale. Final score at the Memorial Stadium: Bristol Rovers 6, Oxford United 2.